Morning traders, and this is your DAX review for today. So yesterday indicated that we had this potential range here. We're looking for a breakout. We haven't quite got a break out of it, so there hasn't been a 3-hour close out of this range, and we are using the 200 EMA as support at the moment. So if we just zoom out to the daily quickly before we get rid of the noise, you can see it's also bouncing off the 200 daily EMA. So there is quite a big dogfight here. I am concerned about the oscillators on the daily right now, but this is still really, really messy. The fact that we are still above, and we've actually tested this level of 11,861 again, is fairly interesting for me anyway. So we've tested it on the daily, and if I get rid of the noise, we've got a rejection bar off the 200 EMA. Okay, so from a pure price action perspective on the daily, that's my line in the sand. I need to get through this level for any more longs to take place, or for the long to continue. So 11,972 is my level. You can see it doesn't quite line up with that fractal, this one here. So just lining up with it, you can see we've had 2 rejections off there, and this wasn't quite a rejection. Only thing that concerns me is the oscillators are indicating we need to start looking for a level to bounce to the downside. We do have a crossover the moving averages here, so but we do have a bit of divergence with the crossover. So I do expect, I'm still waiting for some kind of a pullback, and for me that pullback, you can see we haven't actually come back to this level. If we look on the 3-hour, you'll see we're just short of that level. You see that? We're just short of that level. We haven't actually closed this gap either. So, and it's pretty messy. So I'm still of the opinion we need to get some form of a deeper pullback. What is transpiring in typical DAX fashion is we have a channel forming. Okay, so that channel is also a flag. If we break out of the channel to the upside, then we have a second move coming, and that second move is pretty much something like that. Okay, so let's just put the level in and then just quickly go back to the daily to just see where that ties up to. And I suspect what you're going to find is that that level there will get some buys, 12,183, a move back down, find some support, and then a second attempt to come and get the measured move. And the measured move is pretty much the next 2 fractals. There they are there. Okay, which is 12,290. So, putting it all together, look at the half hour. Yesterday was extremely messy. If you look at that, I mean, look at this volatility here in 1 hour. 90 points in an hour. Okay, so I think for me, I'm really going to watch this channel on the DAX. So I don't see any structure as such unless we do pull back down to this area here. If we do pull back down to 11,850, then there's definitely an opportunity to get long, and you're going to have to carry a fairly wide stop. It's not too bad. It's about 102 points, so you're going to want your stop below this 30-minute fractal here. It'll be a 1-hour fractal as well, yeah. So you want your stop below this fractal here. Okay, now bear in mind, last week I was speaking to you about this head and shoulders here. Okay, that break has happened, but we haven't had the retest of the head and shoulders level, which is why I'm saying pullback still, as I said yesterday, 11,650 is what I'm looking for. If we can get back to 1160, close this gap as well, that is a fairly strong opportunity to get in for a long. And I mean, that's my first two levels, but you also do have the head and shoulders level. And the head and shoulders target is a lot higher than that. It's pretty much all the way up there. Okay. So there's your two measured moves. So profit taking is for 12,183, wait for the pullback, get back in for the long. 12,290, wait for the pullback, get back in for the long. And then 12,450, get out of all trades. Okay, so that's kind of my plan of action at the moment, and we'll have to wait and see what happens with this channel. So what I'll more than likely do is just keep an eye on this, sort of on the 12-minute time frame. We do have a bit of a gap here as well. I've got gaps all over the place. It's really messy trading yesterday, so just got to wait for this. Basically, it's a break above, to close above 11,957, and even if we do break above, I'm still waiting for the pullback before getting in, because I want to see this channel tested. I don't want to see something go all the way up and then reject it, come all the way back down to the bottom of the channel. And the reason why that's a probability is this level has not been tested yet. Okay, so 11,650 is what needs to be tested. Sorry, 11,850 needs to be tested. And my oscillators are agreeing with me. Diversions everywhere as well. Okay, so that's me on the DAX. Pretty much sitting on my hands until I see some structure. So it's either a break of the flag, the upside, and a retest, or it's moves to the bottom of the flag, which is going to coincide with this 11,850 and get in for the long there. Okay, there we go. That's my view at the moment. Hope it helps, and I will catch you later. Cheers for now.